Gil at closecallsports.com. Umpires are becoming TSA agents now. Rules 301 and 602C both deal with foreign substances, either applying it to the ball or having it on their person. Umpires will now check pitchers. Actually, you know what? I have a subject matter expert on this, so let's go to them instead. They can tell you how it's done.
All right, let's see if that uniform's on straight. Pretty good back here. Let's see, the shirt. Well, you should take a large, a little tight in the crotch. Swing. All right, all set. Okay, play ball.
MLB's press release is as follows and contains a whole bunch of guidelines. Effective June 21st, that's Monday, umpires will check players for foreign substances. Starting pitchers have multiple mandatory checks per game. Each reliever will also be checked at the conclusion of the inning that they come into the game, or if they don't make it the full inning, they'll be checked upon leaving the mound on the pitching change. What an interesting situation this could be if there's a balls and strikes dispute that they have with the plate umpire, and the plate umpire comes over and is like, I'm sorry, I actually have to check you for foreign substances. That could be really fun. Umpires may perform a check at any time during the game when the umpire notices the baseball has an unusually sticky feel to it. Of course, subject only to the umpire's discretion. I'm sure there will be no disagreements there. Oh, and if you were thinking about it, you can't use the replay review system to challenge it. It's not subject to that. Umpires on the field will be the sole judge as to whether the rules have been violated. Same ejection rule as before, automatically ejected, suspended 10 games. That's pretty cut and dried. It's in the rule book as well. Although the foreign substances rules do not apply exclusively to pitchers, the pitcher is ultimately responsible for the baseball that they have, which means that position players could be ejected as well, but only if the umpire deems that they intentionally contributed to it. Catchers will also be subject to routine inspections. Thanks, Frank. And umpires will also inspect position players if they observe conduct consistent with the use of a foreign substance by the pitcher. Any player who refuses to cooperate with an inspection will be presumed to have violated the rules. If you refuse to go through security, you cannot fly, and in this case you will be ejected from the game and suspended automatically. Rosin bags are okay. Pitchers are told not to apply sunscreen at night. Remember that ejection with Mike Schiltz and the pitcher saying on the hat, it's just sunscreen. I'm curious because the argument on foreign substances is long-standing. Everyone does it to get a better grip on the ball and all of that. So I'm actually curious to see how the hit-by-pitch statistics will change as a result of this crackdown. With more pitchers going to the mound naked, which is without any substances on their person, will that contribute to more walks? Will it contribute to more hit-by-pitches? You know, baseball's been looking to manufacture more offense. Will this help? Club personnel who help players to use foreign substances, so non-uniform personnel presumably, will also be punished. Club employees, etc. There will be sanctions. Clubs may not replace a player on the roster who is suspended for such a violation. Oh, and the one thing that they don't say that I found really interesting is the foreign substance ejection and suspension is 10 days of paid suspension. So the player gets paid for it. In other words, I think it's a paid vacation, personally. That should really discourage them.
I just want to give a shout out to Major League Baseball. I saw y'all new thing where if y'all catch pitchers cheating, you're going to suspend them from 10 days with pay. Way to stick it to those cheaters. And they get a private.
We'll see how this plays out. Umpires are not going to be in a winning situation here. I mean, when we have had ejections of late of pitchers yelling at umpires while they're walking off the mound into the dugout, and now you're telling the umpire, oh, you actually have to go to the pitcher and inspect them before they leave the field. That could only end well. Good luck, umpires! We'll be here at the Umpire Ejection Fantasy League when we start getting increased ejection numbers. We'll see if it happens. Visit us online at closecallsports.com, Twitter and Facebook at closecallsports, and we'll see you on the site.